Hey folks, it's the Psychotic Comedian for show 106. So without further ado, let's start this thing. Well, UPTV, I got a call from a female, Britt, from over at Europe, and Britain invited me over to tea time. But I got really excited because I thought she meant BJ time, UPTV, blowjob time. But I went over there and it was just tea time. Next bit, a little disappointed on that one. Well, UPTV, I had my first period. I went through puberty when I was 9 years old. And one day I read an ad. Hey, Mom. I read an ad in the Kmart circular. It says, deal on the blue light special. I go, right. I could go to Kmart's going to offer me a deal on some raunchy, nasty sex, UPTV, blue light special. So I go in there, I grab my dad's 55 Chevy, red sparkler, went up there, and I went into, when I hit the door, I asked the clerk that worked there, who had his hand up the skirt of a cashier, and I thought, well, this is a real deal. And I asked him, I go, how much for the blowjob? He goes, sir, this is a blue light special. You want the red light district going that way, east, or whatever. All right. Well, seriously, UPTV, I served in the Army, getting out of high school to pay for my ROTC, pay for college through the ROTC program, like they have trainings in this town. And but I was out of this town. I was in Fort Knox or whatever in Alabama, I believe it was. But the sergeants got real tired of my ass because I was horny all the time. And so they decided to put me on some saltpeter. How about that, UPTV? But, I said I refused to take it. And they was like, you know how they slip stuff in pets' food to make the pet eat it, they don't know? They slipped that in the mess hall in the food, and I didn't know it. But I thought it was strange because when I entered the mess hall, they had my picture on a tray and says, give this to Private Paul, give this to Private Paul. And, but I thought, and I ate it, but it didn't soothe the pounder's loins too much, UPTV. So they had a solution. They sent me to Fort Amsterdam, for Christ's sakes, UPTV, to serve out my tour duty. There I did real well. I did so well that I wanted to stay for another 10 years, that the Army had to get a court order to send me back to the States. How about that? And but I earned 2 medals when I was there. I earned a Purple Heart for the soldier that saluted the most times, and a pink medallion for doing a lot of extra work off the site, out of the base. All right. Well, UPD, seriously, there's a very popular porn star, very good-looking guy with the stage name of James Dean. And he was attracting a lot of younger girls and older girls alike. And he is pretty good-looking, but he talked to a reporter, and he says he knew you wanted to be a porn star when he was in kindergarten. I'm like, what was the kindergarten days like, UPTV? At nap time, do you peel off his clothes, turn to the girl next to him and go, what music you into, Fisher Price? And forget about show and tell, UPTV. Good God. Next bit. Well, UPTV, the other day I was trying to find my personal north, but unfortunately I got shit on by a bunch of geese. This is some new tactics to attract the college gals. I kind of hide behind a bush, and I'm like, hey, college cuties, do you want some candy? And just, hey, sis, you want some candy? Unfortunately, I talked to a really ugly girl that had a mustache and a beer gut, and it was doing a background check on me. And I'm like, Sergeant Hughes, didn't I see you your picture in the comment section in the back of that Finally Legal Skin mag. And then he goes, boy, those college girls are just too sensitive, aren't they, Paul? You have a good day, sir. So he's like agreeing with me. So he doesn't want me to tell that he's a commenter on the Skin Mags. Okay. This is the last of show 106. I'd like to thank, first I'll start off thanking you so much for watching my shows. I'm starting to enjoy them, doing them more and more. And also Jason Leggett, so much to filming me. Cleve, hey, how's it going? And to the other gang, Jake Shoemaker, station manager, and Dan, production assistant, I think, and Jacob. And with all that said and done, this is a Psychotic Comedian venue adieu. Oh, I think that was a good one.